everyone, inside Time Warner Cable Arena here in Uptown. The Hornets in the midst of a historic 7-game homestand. So far, so good. All right, let's do it. The Hornets looking for their 4th straight win when we come back. Stephanie talks with head coach Steve Clifford, who's sharing some really big news.
And the grin.
Batum will sit for a moment. He's replaced by Jeremy Lin, who was special in Monday's overtime period.
Telling himself, good pass.
In French, nonetheless.
And we have an offensive foul. Sessions called for the personal. Gary Neal on the floor for the Wizards. So Neal, Jared Dudley, and Ramon Sessions, all former Charlotte players, playing right now for the Wizards against the Hornets.
The last bucket by Kemba means all starters have now scored in this first quarter.
Shot clock is down to 2. Lin fires. Get a hand in his face and he's on the net.
He had to make that. He got away with a travel, so it was his play.
Oh, and a block shot by Lamb with 0.1 remaining in our first quarter. All you can really do is just tap it now. So now an opportunity for the Hornets. The clock should not have started. There still would be 0.1. So the Hornets now can throw one to the rim and see if they can get something. Clock doesn't start until it hits somebody. I don't believe it hit anyone. Jeremy Lin gets a screen from Cody Zeller. Cody looking for his first 3 on the season. Now 0 for 6.
You can see the Wizards are doing that same defensive principle with Jeremy Lin, double teaming him because he can also penetrate.
Neal lost it on the way down. This is Temple and the big man Nene. 6 on the shot clock, settles for the jumper. Kaminsky the rebound. Ahead to Lamb, who lost it on the gather. And Cody Zeller, the first man on the floor, but he's on the baseline. Washington ball. Wizards hadn't scored since the 2:31 mark of the first quarter. 4.5 minutes since they last put the ball in the cup. Lin scoops inside and scores. He's fouled.
Reminiscent of the overtime game, he gets by his guy because of the good screen set by Cody Zeller and then attacks the big. Nene is not a guy that likes to move his feet when little guys are going at him. Lin understands that, fights through the contact, and finishes with a foul.
Lin, who gets to the free throw line often, shoots over 40%. Make that 80% at the free throw line. He is a weapon off the bench. Dudley, veteran play. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul charge, no Hornets, 44, Frank Kaminsky, his first foul.
33-year-old out of Brazil. Lin lost it. Sessions. Running the floor and missing inside was Temple. He'd love to have that back.
Nice play defensively.
And a late whistle. It'll be a block call.
Timeout.
Hornets have gone cold from distance. Jeremy Lin on the floor finds Cody Zeller. And Cody travels.
Well, the Wizards have turned up the intensity on the defensive end, and Charlotte has not responded, turning the basketball over. 12 in the game, 6 in the quarter. They had 6 at half.
Yeah, and Coach Clifford likes to keep it 10 or below for the game, and we still haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
In the last minute and 50 seconds, the Wizards have gone a 9-0 run. Neal and Wall in the backcourt. There's Beal. Nene and Dudley also on the floor for the visitors. Dudley. And what a third quarter it has been for the Wizards. 13-0 run to end this third quarter. And with a bunch of fouls to give, Jeremy Lin grabs Wall on the arm. It's just the fourth team foul.
Washington ball.
They're nearly reaching their full game max of turnovers in this quarter alone with 8.
Temple. And the third quarter, mercifully, comes to an end. Sessions, Dudley, Neal, Temple, and Nene on the floor for Washington. Good interior defense.
When the fundamentals come into play, because he knows you're supposed to follow the shot, crash the boards, and hopefully get the offensive putback, and that's exactly what he did.
Neal wasn't looking. Nene with the no-no. Hornets ball, only down by 5.
Still able to get that right hand free.
Ball ripped away. Dudley's got it. 1 on 3. And he draws the foul.
Foul charge to Hornets number 15.
Neal trying to create something. 4 on the shot clock. That'll be a jump ball. Good team defense. Jeremy Lin got a strong hand in there.
Hopefully that's a spark the Hornets need to get going here defensively. Moving his feet, getting his hands in. Tying up Neal. Good job there by Jeremy Lin. Can he get this tap?
Wow.
How about that? Hornets have the ball. Like a rocket. Kemba Walker. Got it with the left hand.
When you come down on offense and set a screen roll and attack Nene as opposed to just attacking him on your own.
Offensive foul on Lin. Playing with 4 personal fouls, Nene stood his ground.
That time he was back away from Al, who was his offensive guy. He was just sitting, laying in the paint. Jeremy didn't see him.
That's the 4th personal foul on Lin. Wall. Dangerous pass. Four on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Marvin Williams is fouled in the act of shooting. 2 free throws can tie it.
Marvin Williams again, the offensive board.
When we come back, Marvin Williams a chance to tie it at the free throw line. The Hornets trying to stay on point here at home. Kemba Walker will come in at the next whistle. Illegal screen called on Gortat.
Looks like the officials are trying to tighten this game up too.
Screen right there, and then hangs on with a little leg trip. John Wall not patient enough to let Gortat.
Kemba Walker does something silly, and he won't. Washington's not going to get it back. That means in this fourth quarter, after beginning the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead, the Wizards wheeze to the finish line, making just 1 of their last 20 shots from the field. You think Michael Jordan doesn't understand what he's seeing? He understands that this team has turned the corner, and there is something special building here at Time Warner Cable Arena.
Oh yeah, the Killer Bees were swarming out there on D tonight.